Thoughts on millinery as a communication tool?
Based on some markings inside the crown of this hat, I know that the person who made it intended it to be worn like this. And we have a lot of asymmetrical angles with these folds going down here. It's imbalanced, it's diagonal. It's got this waterfall effect coming off this side of the head. So this character, it's much like when she had on the John Bull top hat and wore it at a rakish angle. Like, this character is very stylish and chic. But if she wears the hat like this, where the waterfall just hangs down the back, then it becomes more innocent. It becomes more conservative, I guess. And she could even wear it so that that waterfall became kind of like a visor. And then this, because of the diagonal angles that you have going on here, this character is also probably pretty fashionable and sophisticated, but in a very different way. Like, this to me is very contemporary. Like, you could see somebody wearing this at a British wedding right now, whereas this character is possibly someone in the 1920s at a summer party at the Great Gatsby's house or whatever. Let's take a look at this hat. So this hat, I know from markings inside of this hat that this is how the wearer or the maker intended the hat to be worn. I have worn this hat to an opening night at Playmakers, but I wore it, oh, we have some elastic sticking out. I wore it like this. You could even wear it like this, or like this. This hat can be worn from all angles, and you get slightly different, it won't stay on her slippery head. You get slightly different looks. Okay, I'm going to give up. I'll go back to this. You see there's an elastic in this hat, which I should just take that out because I don't like that kind of way to secure a hat on the head, but I'm digressing. I hope you can see from these 4 examples that I've shown you that the way that you put a hat on your head will indicate something to the actor and to the audience about that character. So when you're in a fitting, a lot of people these days do not have confidence in putting hats on their head because we don't typically wear fashionable couture hats like this. We wear ball caps and we wear flat caps and sometimes fedoras, but a hat like this is going to be a very foreign thing to a contemporary performer. And so you, as the milliner, sometimes the designer will have confidence in going up and saying, oh no, I think you need to wear this like this. And that's great. If the designer has the confidence to do that, you should definitely let them go with it, because the costume designer should be leading the aesthetic decisions in the fitting. But if the designer seems somewhat flummoxed by the prospect of experimenting with millinery, you can step in and suggest some things. And often what I will do when the performer and the designer seem kind of unsure as to what to do with hats is do just what I've shown you here, is put them on in different ways and say, you know, which of these ways speaks to you as to what your character is like? Are they really sophisticated? Are they somewhat naive? Are they very businesslike? Are they very serious? So I hope that gives you a grounding in that.